that guy. He couldn't even afford a long pair of pants. It's Thursday. We came back. This is TC Muzique. And we are alive from Studio A down by the lazy river. That would make me Mr. Swizzo, and so what? We've got music tonight. But before we do that, and a couple of other things too, we would like to remind you of a little something from some time ago. Please do not call the phone number you are about to see. This was us.
Good evening and welcome to the premiere of TC Muzique right here on Channel 33 on the Minneapolis Television Network. My name is Polani and I'll be your humble host for this half hour of information and entertainment coming to you live, of course, right here on Channel 33. Let me give you a little idea of what the show is all about. We're going to be having live guests, of course, because the show is live, and he will be introduced to you in just a moment. Also, we're going to have features throughout the show, taped footage from stuff that's going on around town right here in the Twin Cities. It is summertime, and it's the time when bands are out playing, and it's a time of the year when people are really out in force checking out the music. And in lieu of the fact that the Minnesota Music Awards recently took place, I think there isn't a better time for this show to come on to Channel 33. And also, we're going to be taking your phone calls. We want to remind you of that, so call in at 521-9886. And we'll be talking to our guests, of course, who we'll introduce to him in just a second here, okay? And so 521-9886, and also what you can do is, call up your friends, tell them the show is on, it's live, and so without any further ado, my first guest was nominated in 2 categories in the most recent Minnesota Music Awards held at the Orpheum. Actually, it was a week-long event compared to past years. And he was nominated in the Electric Blues Harmonica Players, the individuals category, and also the Electric Blues Bands category without horns. He has won awards over the years at the Minnesota Music Awards. He's the Twin Cities' premier harp player, and he is Linwood Slim. How you doing, Linwood? Good to have you. All right. So let's just take it from the name, Linwood Slim. Where does this come about from?
It started out to be a joke. Linwood's a section of Los Angeles I come from. Some of my relatives started calling me Slim. Slim being a synonymous name for blues players. Memphis Slim, Guitar Slim.
So it could have been Linwood
Milwaukee.
Mojo.
Could have been.
But
Luckily, it wasn't for me.
Okay.
And when I was a teenager, that's what I wanted to do, was play music. And my relatives started calling me that purely in jest. And that kind of stuck with me when you go to name your first band when you're about 18, 19 years old. What do you name it? The Beatles.
I guess that was already taken up, as we all know. But
yeah, really.
You touched upon the fact that you are originally from L.A.
Yeah.
What brings you out to this neck of the woods, so to speak?
Well, the music scene here in Minnesota has been much more lucrative than it is on the West Coast. There's so many people out there, and there's so many people that you have to know in order to receive the initial breaks. Fortunately for me, I've played in all the venues here in town, at the Orpheum, at the Ordway, various other places, Orchestra Hall. If I was in Los Angeles, that probably would not have happened.
Okay, so how long did you actually play in LA?
I grew up there, I lived there for 25 years, and I've gone back off and on throughout the years. I started playing music when I was about 16, 17, and I played in the San Francisco, Portland, San Diego in the early 70s, 71, 72 in San Francisco.
And you've been here in Minnesota for
About 10, 11 years.
10, 11 years.
Something along those lines.
and you're
I've lost
basically
track.
loving it here then.
Yeah, I like it. This is a really nice city. It supports a good music scene. There's a lot of excellent musicians
Okay.
that I've encountered here.
All right. Okay, right now we're going to be going to a roll in the footage that we were talking about. We're going to be taking a look at some footage that was taken out at Lake Harriet as part of the finale of the Minnesota Music Awards. And what you're going to be seeing is some footage of Curtis A. at the Lake Harriet Bandshell right here on TC Muzique, a show for those who play and listen to music. That's coming up right here. Don't forget to call in at 521-9886. We're taking your live phone calls.
Kurt is still around, and so are we. That, boys and girls, is a 25-year-old piece of footage. We now are grown up, I guess. And we haven't changed a thing. We're still here. Okay, it's different channel. It's a bigger room, but it's still about the music, and this is still a great place for music. Let me run over just a couple of reasons why. Ooh, Saturday night, the 15th. A couple of things. Our friends, the Grand Machine, are at Memory Lanes. Our very good friend and staunch supporter, he's in the control room right now. Oz Yanez is playing a festival at Lake Street and 12th. 1 p.m. Saturday the 15th, the Latino Communications Network. Flamenco guitarists in an electric band. Welcome to Carlos Santana Country, boys and girls. That one's free. And there's all kinds of things. This is an entire festival, and our boy Oz is in the middle of it all. You want to hear what kind of different things we have? On the 19th at the Landmark Center, again, a free show. Maurice J. Cox. If you've been around long enough, you may remember that he, back when that show was run, was a part of something called Willie and the Bumblebees. He is one of our local treasures and continues to this day. Oh, yeah, and then on the 20th, for those of you who haven't heard anybody sing much, at the Target Center, it's the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. You want to go see something kind of different on the big stage? At the Orpheum Theater, running Tuesday through Sunday through the 26th. It is the Broadway production of War Horse. Take a look at the movie that came through town 6 months ago. That's really something to see. Tuesday through Sunday till the 23rd, the final show of this season from Ballet of the Dolls, Cabaret Nudista. Don't get the wrong idea. You may bring the family. Oh, my. Fitz and the Tantrums at the Varsity, Sunday and Monday. A place called the New Century Theater, which is right downtown in the heart of the entertainment district. Thursday through Sundays is running Sunset Boulevard. Yes, that Sunset Boulevard. Our good pal Chastity Brown. Friday the 21st, Kenny Wayne Shepherd at the State Theater, Benelux at the Triple Rock. Tuesday, if you're anywhere near Northeast, it's the annual Northeast Minneapolis Parade. Oh, the suburbs are out on the road. Take a look for Nimrod. It may be coming up behind you tonight, for real. Right here we have some old friends and some new friends, and we got us a real genuine Strat Slinger right back behind the curtain. Boys and girls, please welcome with me, Chester Bay.
Innocent while he slowly begins to run. No, I saw him jump the fence. He was standing with a smoking gun. Looks like he'll be spending time in the same cell that he left behind. Or orange suit, black boots again. Why you wanna break your mind? You crossed that line. Listen, I'm your friend. I don't wanna see you lost in the dark. Again and again and again, I'll be outside when the gates are open. Guess I'll see you there, between two worlds. Always had a knack for lies. Deception was his skill. Skill that he used all too much. Another dollar for the pain he feels. Looks like he'll be spending time in the same cell that he left behind. Or orange suit, black boots again. Why you wanna break your mind? You crossed that line. Listen, I'm your friend. I don't wanna see you lost in the dark. Again and again and again, I'll be outside when the gates are open. Guess I'll see you there, between two worlds. Your friend, I don't wanna see you lost in the dark. Again and again and again, I'll be outside when the gates are open. Guess I'll see you there, between two worlds. Yeah, between two worlds. Between two worlds. Between two worlds.
Hey guys, we're Chester Bay, and we want to thank TC Muzique for having us out tonight. Good people. We're having a blast here at the show, in the studio, hanging out. We've been here for an hour or so. We got a new CD out. It's called Changes with the Midwest Moon. If you'd like to buy it, it's on iTunes. This one's called Take Cover.
Get down, we're under siege. There's somebody on the track putting holes in the back of the scene. I don't know them, I think they know me. Because they're firing hot men, they're firing shots at me. He could be a right turf, he could be a friend, man, he could be a principal from way back when. Either way, he got nothing kind to say. It ain't no good. They've been firing shots around this neighborhood lately. Take cover, get down, we're under siege. But there's somebody on the track putting holes in the back of the scene. I don't know them, I think they know me. Because they're firing, I'm in, they're firing shots at me. She could be an ex-girl, she could be a reporter, but she could have a video recorder and all that, so she could catch me in the spot where I am weak. Listen, man, it's been pretty hard to fire shots all around these parts lately. Take cover, get down, we're under siege. But there's a body on the back putting holes in the back of the scene. I don't know them, I think they know me. Because they're firing, I'm in, they're firing shots at me. Target on my back, find it harder to relax and breathe me until the day that I find safety. I'll proceed to take cover, get down, we're under siege. But there's somebody on the track putting holes in the back of the scene. I don't know them, I think they they're firing, I'm in, they're firing shots, they're firing, I'm in, they're firing shots, they're firing, I'm in, they're firing shots. Guess I'm gonna get out, take my city. Guess I'm gonna get out, take my hand. Thanks.
Big ups to TC Muzique for having us out tonight. Thank you so much. Swizzo, you're the man.
And so what?
And so what? Is it wrong to steal somebody else's tagline? That's not a lot.
Let me see here.
Yeah, way more than you think, trust me. I used to be, 25 years ago, a lot thinner. When I was starting on the show, and I was barely out of short pants. No, wait a minute. Wait. I guess I'm not out of short pants yet. I still have some left. But, gee, it's nice to have old pals back. Where'd everybody go?
It's good to be back. They're hiding.
Want us to bring them back up here?
Well,
Mark and Mike, you guys want to come up?
perhaps you want to do all the talking. I don't know.
No, they can use their words as well.
Okay. Guitar players get to talk.
Yep, and even drummers.
Even drummers. Boy, I tell you, they are something special. Charlie and I have been looking for a drummer for the longest time. If I were a much, much mightier man, I would run off with him under my arm right now.
Prove it.
What, you want me to prove that I'm not a much stronger man, right? I can do that any day. Chester Bay, how come?
Well, we met in Eau Claire in college, and we couldn't come up with a name, so we just took the names of our hometown, Rochester and Green Bay, so Chester Bay.
Works out just fine, doesn't it? And nobody would really know, but I had to ask.
Well, I'm happy you did. We like to tell people it's a drunk guy we met on the street, but because it could be a name too, I guess.
Well, and that's one of the great things about it. You can make up stories to who laid the rail, and somebody might just believe it. It could be true.
It is true for all anybody knows.
So this has been going on since college last week?
Yeah, last week. When was that? 2009, 2008 we graduated, so we met in 2005.
All
It's been a while, 8 years.
So you were all music majors?
No.
No.
Marketing, advertising, for some reason econ, and then actually Mike was a music major at McNally Smith.
Okay, we got one. Of course, I come from a line of people who would audition guitar players, and when the guy left, they'd close the door, they would look at one another and go, musician. Like it was the worst word in the world. The other thing is, you know who else? You think for some reason econ? You know who the other economist in the rock world is?
Bon Jovi. Jeremy Bentham.
Mick Jagger. London School of Economics, boys and girls.
He's got a bigger mouth than Jake does.
But not quite Steven Tyler.
Nope, not quite that.
Or Liz Winstead. I have a picture of the two of them together. It's a contest, let me tell you. So, to relieve yourselves from the stress and strains of college life, a little music was applied?
Yep, that and a little bit of partying and more partying and then a little music, and then every once in a while we try to study as well. Not very often though.
And the studying worked out real well?
We all got degrees, so yeah, worked out well.
Somewhere in the middle of it all, they completed the job. How come this music? Is it just what turned out?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of everybody's influences. Jake and Corey are big, like Beatles fans and acoustic stuff, Dispatch, OAR, and they write pretty much all the songs. So with like a rock guitar player and me, this is just kind of what happened. And we,
Mark's got a real a punk or a progressive rock influence.
Prog rock corner.
Biggest, I'd say, punk.
There were bands before Chester Bay.
Not with these guys. They had their acoustic project, I think, in high school, didn't you guys?
Yep. Yeah, we all have done different stuff though. Corey and I had an acoustic project. Mike played in a couple metal bands growing up. I think Mark had his own punk.
I had punk.
Punk. We like that. Laugh and dance music or thrash and bile music.
Punk.
We like this. You just anytime we got nothing else to do, we just go like this.
Punk.
It's a good night already. So, what's going on with you? How long? So as Chester Bay, it's been going for 9 years now, almost
8 years, almost 9. Yep. So yeah, it's been a really fun time, and we get to write songs and play music together whenever we get the chance, and kind of just have developed really good friendships out of it. I think for the most part has been the coolest thing, because that's the reason you start a band anyway, is just to get some friends that like to play music and then
find a bunch of guys and hang out together. Yeah.
So that's what we did.
And years ago, I've told the kids this too many times already, but somebody asked Frank Zappa, because he'd been through so many band members, how he picked a guy to be in his band. And he said, look, you can find somebody who can play anywhere. That's not a problem. The question is, who do you want to go out with for a drink after the show? That's the guy you want to be in a band with.
Very true. Very good point.
So we are just playing. You're playing shows. You're playing records. What's going on?
Playing shows. We just got done recording an album at Drop Tone Studio in Excelsior, and that's been out since April 12th. We released it at the Fine Line. It was an awesome.
And it's available around town here and there?
Yeah, it's available hard copy on our website, chesterbay.com, and then iTunes as well. You know, you can always iTunes download it, stream it. There might be some free streams on, I think Spotify it's on too, if you just want to check it out first. For free.
Check it out for free, and then pay the man when you take it home.
Agreed. Punk.
Punk.
And where can everybody come and see Chester Bay?
Mark, you know the shows really well, don't you?
Who's got a list?
We're playing August 15th at the Mall of America in Bloomington, and then we have a show on August 24th in St. Paul. It's the Cruise for a Cause, so we'll be leaving from Harriet Island. Bunch of really good bands on the boat, drinks and other things.
Like punk?
No punk.
There's no punk?
I don't think so. There's hip hop.
Yeah, there's hip hop. There's some funk.
You can look this up on the Chester Bay website. Well, is there a site for the cruise as well?
Yeah, I think that they are in the process of building that. Cruise for a Cause, as actually a Facebook page, I think, is one of their main sources that they're getting out the word. So
try to, if you can remember nothing else, Chester Bay, but Cruise for a Cause, what, pray tell, is the cause?
it's
for charity. It's for the kids.
It's a good one.
Our boys would not be involved in anything less.
We'll know that by the time the show comes around, and we'll be sure to thank them for having us. And
oh my. So what you're playing with Chester Bay does not really sound metal-y to me.
Yeah, I guess not. I mean, that would be weird. Why would I do that? And this is not a metal guitar either. Gotta change it for the gig.
It is pretty.
Gotta change it for the gig.
You still have your metal machines?
I have one of them. I do. And that does metal sometimes, I guess.
I think that's probably, it looks big enough to be very capable.
Yeah, I still
You
do
can
metal.
probably make it do what you want.
Yeah, it is. That's why I bought it. It's having troubles right now, but whatever.
It's a machine. That's their real purpose in life, is to break down and make you miserable.
All right.
All right, what have we forgotten? Anything you want to tell all of the boys and girls before we go back to the real purpose?
just want to say thank you so much for listening and hanging out with us tonight. If you're liking what you're hearing, please feel free to like us on Facebook. We're also on Twitter, YouTube. Find us on there. Basically any social networking site. You can go ahead, and we'd love to connect with you guys on a more personal level even.
And if you Google Chester Bay, we're like the 9th one down, so you just have to scroll a little bit, and then you'll find us.
You're not the only Chester Bay in the world?
You know, there's actually a Chester Bay, and it's a bay. It's a bay.
And there's a trunk guy somewhere going, hey, I heard of that. And we heard of it here too. If you knew nothing else, just remember that their name. You can find it. It's the wonderful thing about the World Wide Web. I can stumble my way into just about anything so long as I chop my way through the porn sites on the way to getting there. Bathroom fixtures. There's always something. But this is real.
You should try to find the abyss of Wikipedia. Just go through every link possible until you just reach the final place in Wikipedia, which I don't know, what is it?
On my very first computer, I found the website. And it said, very simply, this is it. You have reached the end of the information superhighway. Turn off your computer and go do something productive.
There you go.
Speaking of which, these guys do lots of productive things, and we're so happy to have you here tonight to show us and let us hear some of them. Would you mind doing a few more for us? Ladies, gentlemen, and the rest of me, this is Chester Bay.
This one's called Victory.
I won't go riding on the roads, erase the writings on the walls, just to cover up your innocence. But I won't be just a face among the crowd when the inner situation's bound to bring us down. Be with me. Victory, you're all I need, you're all I've wanted to see. I won't dress up and save the world, touch a boy, top 600 feet while lighting up your movie screens. But I won't waste every hour getting wasted by the fire. Without you, they're all victory. You're all I need, and you're all I wanted to see. Together we can win. So take my hand and show me where to begin. You know there's ups and downs, they get you high, throw you to the ground. And every time you turn around, the sun goes dim, there's no sound, but darkness turns to light. A fire burns bright, you waiting for you. Victory, you're all I need, you're all I wanted to see. Together we can win. So take my hand and show me where to begin. Oh, victory, you're all I need, you're all I wanted to see. Oh, together we can win. So take my hand and show me where to begin. Show me where to begin. Show me where to begin. So show me where to begin.
Thanks. Hello, fellow Minneapolis friends. I hope that you're enjoying the show. This next one that we are going to play, it's a song called Soul Soothe, aka The Bread Needs Butter. Because the bread does need butter, you know, sometimes life gets tough and you just gotta smooth things out.
heart attack. I thought I lost her, but I got her back. I couldn't melt it like candle wax from a smooth apology. In the time that I got away, I told myself I got to change me, 'cause she never let me be me. No. Come on, it's easy, just relax and be yourself. Make up the moving, you got it smooth. Batter up the bread, batter up the bread, batter up the bread. The bread needs butter, so smooth. Times were tough, it was the toughest of time. Even a dollar wasn't easy to find. No, he had his own plus a couple of mouths to feed. He had love but worth the time. He had a love you couldn't even define, man. You know it was all he'd ever need. Hey. Come on, it's easy, just relax. So smooth. Some glamour got me fading away, putting the hammer on me every day. I had in over the counter, close encounter with the banker man that I couldn't afford to pay. Rich as hell, it wouldn't mean I was doing well. I refuse to be measured by bank account and put under a wristband spell. No, come on, it's easy, just relax and be yourself. Groove, make a move and prove you got it smooth. Batter up the bread, batter up the bread, batter up the bread. The bread needs butter, so smooth. 'Cause in the end, back, my friend, I wish you could do it again. Come on, it's easy. Come on, it's easy. Come on, the bread needs butter. All right, thank you.
Bread needs butter.
The bread doesn't need butter.
It needs butter.
Give me that butter.
The bread needs butter.
Now it needs to be too much. So this next one is one that we wrote about, everybody wants to play in a band and travel all around the world, and it's going to be awesome. But sometimes it's not always easy when, times get tough or money's low. It's not always the highest paying profession. So I wrote this song about being able to always go back to, my loved ones and the place that was important to me, which was home. So this one's called Feels Like Home. This road, I don't know, I don't have any money to fill this gas for another mile. We might have to reconcile these books so I lost like the same old trend. Another night with the bed in the back of the van. Another sunrise scene from the parking lot. Another jam for change at the next red stop. Even there, when you sing these songs, it can bring me home. All love and rock and roll. I never got the memo about being flat broke, a bit too much, feeling tired, getting wired, getting out of touch. I can see why you're right, I got so much to say about the ups and downs of every passing day. Got booked last night at the House of Rock, paid me $25 in a whiskey shot. Even there, I can sing these songs, it can bring me home. Finally got a rhythm I can rock today. I finally got a reason for this jamboree and sharing the reason with you. Feel like home to me. Door slams, up we go. Few more hours to the show. I got strings to change, a few chords to take. Pick up a new song, it's beginning to take. The stage is the page, every sound, the word. There's a brand new sentence, every single chord. Each song is a chapter, I think, damn. This night is a book on who I am. Every time that I sing these songs, you can bring me home, Finally got a rhythm I can rock today. I finally got a reason for this jamboree and sharing that reason with you. Feel like home to me. Feel like home to me. Staring out the window again, I can feel the sunlight creeping in, rolling off the surface of my skin. All a little motionless shown, I got all the things I want. It's so easy, it's so nonchalant. 'Cause every time I sing these songs, they can help me move along. Yeah, they take me to the place I belong. Finally got a rhythm I can rock today. I finally got a reason for this jamboree and sharing the reason, sharing the reason, sharing the reason with you. Well, it feels like home to me. Oh, you still feel like home to me, yeah. Home. Oh. Well, you still feel like home to me, yeah. Go, make you feel at home. Give me a minute of your sweet resistance. Thank you. This is called Who We Are. Son, I don't need a vacation, I'll just keep you close. All is right. 'Cause walking right here next to you is all I really need to do. I just feel your love. All is right. On the mansion up on a hill, carry around $100 bills. Toss them in the air for thrills. That's not who we are. We're a small apartment, second floor. Welcome home, waiting at the door. A simple friend and so much more with love that we've been searching for. Darkness of the night, with only just the moon for a sight, I just feel you there. All is light. It's a light I know that we can share. I think that's what led us here, and it will lead us where all is right. We could own a mansion up on a hill, carry around $100 bills, toss them in the air for thrills. But that's not who we are. But small apartment, second floor, with welcome home waiting at the door. A simple friend and so much more. We're the love that we've been searching for. Just a simple man, but you take me as I am. I'll give you the best I can. Could own a mansion up on a hill. We could carry around $100 bills, toss them in the air for thrills. But that's not who we are. We're a small apartment, second floor, with welcome home waiting at the door. A simple friend and so much more. We're the love that we've been searching for. Oh, and I'm just fine with who we are. I'm just fine with who we are. Oh, well, I'm just fine with who we are. Well, I'm just fine with who we are. Thank you, guys. This one's called 40 Hours. We have all gathered here. At last, it seems the storm has cleared. Well, it was 40 hours too long for me, and I spent most of it wishing I could be lying on my back underneath the shaded tree. Oh, now, finally I hear to begin calling. It's been a long week of alcohol withdrawing. I need a remedy that can help me to feel alright, alright. It's that sunshine got me at ease, and her lying in the grassy next to me. She's got an energy that can help me relax my mind. She'll let her love shine. Na 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 na. Sun upon my face, and now we're in a serene place. Well, it was 40 hours too long for me, Let's see if this could go somewhere wrong. Let that youthful spirit set you free. Yeah. Come on downtown and get next to me. Yeah. Get lit up like a movie screen. Oh, when they shut it down, I'll bring you home. Oh, I'll bring you home. Oh, I'll bring you home with me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on. Be next to me. Thank you, guys. Thanks so much.
I'm just going to step in here for one quick second. I want to let you guys know that we have a little counter in the control room, and it says that tonight we have more people watching online than I have ever seen before. Somebody likes these guys, and so do we. And we have just enough time for you guys. If you would be so kind to play us out with one more song. This has been TC Muzique. We should be back in a couple of weeks. Please watch us then. This is... Oh, the last thing I forgot. Real quick. Who are you guys?
Just Bay.
And individually on the bass.
Or
On the guitar.
Mike.
Jake. Mark. This is Chester Bay. Thank you. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Thanks, guys. Hey, thanks for the. We on?
One more. Go ahead.
In his pocket, in his eyes, they fixed on every rosy street. He's in his business, it's a feeling around on his rocket, and his mind is set on late night ecstasy. Spring on something that cologne, roll up them silky sleeves. 'Cause in the morning your flight leaves. Got the keys to the penthouse suite with the ocean display. He'll leave her there lonely. Then he's on the next flight back to LA. She's at the end of the bar, she waited for a martini. Got a silver dress and a hint of black lingerie. In his eyes she's surprised, only diamonds on her outside. And she's that sparkling catch of the day. Put on that mask and toothpaste, oh, you better grab that girl and walk out that door. You make her feel like she's so much more than another night's stay. Thank you guys. We got the keys to the penthouse suite with the ocean display. Yeah, I'll leave her there lonely. Then he's on the next flight back to LA. baby never act wild. She's very low-key on her profile. Catching feelings is a no. Let me tell you how she rolls. She curves the word, spins the verb. Lovers it goes so freak what you heard of. Rolling with the fatness, she don't even know what the happens. You got to pay to play, just show that bang man a compromise. I like the way you work it, drop down all day, every day. Blowing my mind, baby, in town. Baby, I can get you in my ride. I like the way you work it, no diggity, I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity, I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity, I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. To the pregnancy with the ocean display.